Hi, I'm Sharma Curran with Thai Healing Massage Academy. Welcome to another edition of Thai Massage Tips and Tricks. Today I will talk about the difference between linear pressure and motion pressure. So what do I mean with that? There are two ways how you can apply pressure. And by the way, both of them are done with body weight. That's the very first thing. We never work with muscle power. So whatever we do in Thai massage is not a muscle effort. It is simple application of body weight. So that's the underlying principle. But even with body weight, there are two ways how you can apply pressure, and that is linear and motion. So let me explain that to you. So let's say we're working on the thigh, on the quadriceps muscles. So I get up here so that I can lean in with my body weight. Linear pressure is straight down on one point. For example, this here would be a linear pressure. I'm leaning down on one point. Now you could do that with your hands, or you could do it with your thumbs, or you could do it with your forearms, or you could do it with your knee. That's all linear pressure. It goes right into one spot. And there is a place for that. If someone is quite muscular and really wants or enjoys deep pressure, and you're in the right spot, then this linear one-pointed pressure can feel just right. It can feel very good. It can feel very, very releasing. But if you have someone who is quite pain sensitive and doesn't have a lot of muscles, then it could be quite painful to work with this linear pressure. So in that case, it is much better to use a motion type of pressure. And that means instead of working on one spot, you distribute the pressure over a little bit larger area. So for example, instead of leaning straight down with your thumbs in one spot, you do this kneading. Well, it's really kneading and rocking combined into one motion. So now it's not linear anymore, it's a motion pressure, because you're not on one spot, you're moving. Or instead of leaning straight down, in this case with my palms, you just do palm circles. Or you could do back and forwards rocking. So now you distribute the pressure over a larger area, you're not just pressing on one point. The same thing goes if you use your forearms. This is one-pointed linear pressure, and now I'm doing a circling motion. Or same with the knee. This here is linear pressure, and now I'm doing a left and right wiggling motion with the knee, or I could also do circles. So it's the same basic type of move. You're applying pressure on a certain body part. The difference is just, do you do it linear or with motion? And again, this just depends on the client. There is not one of them is better than the other. It just depends. For some people, if you do this type of motion pressure movement, it doesn't do anything, because it's light, it's more superficial, and they just need this deep leaning pressure. But some people, if you do this deep leaning pressure, it's just so painful for them, they can't handle it and they can't enjoy the session. So for some people, you might only want to do these types of movements, the rocking or motion movements, and you never go to the linear pressure. For some people, you combine both of them. You start up with the motion movement. Let's say you do some movement like this or circling, and then when you feel that it's getting loose, that it's relaxing, then you can go in with a linear move. So that would be a combination. Or if you work on someone who just wants deep pressure, then all you do is you just go in there with your entire weight and just lean down, as long as you lean down slowly. That's very important. Linear pressure is fine, but it's never fine if you just plop your hand down and you go into that spot very quickly. That's jarring, that feels scary, and it can very easily be painful. So you can do very deep linear pressure as long as you go in there slowly. That is what makes all the difference. So rapid or jerky linear pressure is always bad. Slow linear pressure is fine on the right person. So now you understand the difference between these two ways. Both of them work with body weight. You never do this thing, just work with your arms. You always work with your body weight in Thai massage. You want to get the maximum result with the least effort. That is the basic principle of Thai massage, and that is why even very small persons can work on very large clients in Thai massage, because you're not muscling anyone. You always work with your body weight, and then you have to decide what type of pressure do you use, linear pressure or motion pressure. And that, of course, depends on the client and on the situation.